So who is Front Range Solutions? Well, we've been in the industry now for 20 years, leading and pioneering IT service management solutions. We're now in what I would call the hybrid era. And what we've learned after 20 years is that customers want the flexibility to decide essentially whether they want to deploy a solution in the cloud or on-premise, or by the way, a combination of both. So after those 20 years of leadership, we are now pioneering the hybrid era around the adoption of IT service management solutions. And as such, we are the leading provider of hybrid IT service management and integrated client management solutions on a worldwide basis. And thinking back, right, to the 1990s, which was really the decade of, on-premise applications, there was this little thing called the client-server revolution, that came along for a while. And then all of a second, right, the decade of the 2000s came along, and remarkably, everything seemed to disappear into the cloud. Now, as it turns out, that despite the fact that many people went into the cloud, including, by the way, for service management, one of the dirty little secrets that some people would not have you believe is that 30% at least of those customers who went into the cloud for service management are coming back on premise. There's actually a number of reasons why those customers are coming back on premise. Security is one. The availability of internet connectivity is clearly another. I would also say the continuum of complexity. So the more business process and data integration that is required tends to lead a customer to deploy, more on-premise rather than in the cloud. And then finally, it's really one of cost of ownership, because over the long haul, as we all know, the cost of ownership for a cloud application is a lot higher. And IT organizations who run on budgets of 2 to 3% of company revenue, on many cases, just don't have the affordability over the long haul to keep a cloud-based application, on the company P&L. I'm certainly not here to tell you that cloud is going away, because it's actually, for us, the fastest part of our business that is on a growth trajectory. But it's really about offering customers the flexibility to decide, and by the way, to change over time given a prevailing set of business circumstances.